This episode of Royal Key is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline.ag is more than just an online betting platform. They boast a focus on the player approach and have built their reputation on offering clients nothing but the best. From cutting-edge technology, enticing promotions, and the latest sports betting odds, BetOnline, the best online betting site on the internet. Also, stay tuned to the end of the episode for your chance to win a Colorado football swag pack.
What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here with Brian McInnes of Colorado football. What's going on, Brian?
How we doing, George? Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very happy to do this one. Guys, I just did a walkthrough. This might be the best college football facility I've seen.
Love to hear it. We think that way, and really appreciate you being here. Love all the videos you've done, and can't wait to show you a little bit about Colorado football. So we've got a great tradition here at Colorado, great tradition of excellence, great award winners. This is our legacy hall here, an area where we have our All-Americans on the wall, some of our individual award winners. One of the neat traditions here I like to talk about is our bricks. Any win versus a top 25 opponent or big wins in our history are known as brick games. This campus is built on stone, and we want to build our legacy brick by brick. So we've got the bricks here. We've got a great interactive display here. You can cycle through big wins throughout the years. This was a great one for the Pac-12 right here at Oregon in 2016. Just a great way to show our history and tradition here at the university. One thing I want to make sure we take some time on here is our Heisman Award winner, Rashaan Salaam, in 1994. Rashaan had a great career here as a running back, won the Heisman, went on to have a good NFL career with the Chicago Bears and so on. He's recently passed away, but we love to honor him and walk by his accomplishments every day.
All right, Brian, is this like a resort part of the facility or what? What's going on here?
You want to put in an application for a pool guy? No, we're in our athletic training facility, and we know that we're on the cutting edge in the sports medicine field. So these are our walking pools. Okay, everybody forever has been sitting in your hot tub and your cold tub, right? Traditionally, well, we went a step ahead of that, and we did 2 walking pools here. Okay, this is our cold tub. This is 50 degrees. This one's hot. This one's 98 degrees. Our guys, after every practice, after every workout, they'll come out from the shower area, they'll walk through it, do some stretching through the area, go hot, cold, and they'll cycle through 3 times and back into the showers. And the contrast between hot and cold works all that bad blood out of your legs. They feel recovered, they feel refreshed, and they can work that much harder the next day.
I'm seeing this throughout the entire facility, the stone. What does that symbolize?
Our university has a specific theme to it. It's the Colorado sandstone. Every building on campus has got the sandstone in the building. We want to be true to what Colorado is, and that stone is a part of us, just like the bricks. So beyond our walking pools, we do have your traditional cold tub and hot tub, and one really neat feature we have here is our underwater treadmill. When we've got a guy who's maybe hurt an ankle or a knee, we can put him in the underwater treadmill. He can stay conditioned, stay in shape without putting as much stress on that ankle or knee. The Ultra G is another tool we use to get our athletes back on the field as soon as possible. We can program in exactly how much body weight we want them to run on. It elevates you up and you run on the treadmill, you run a couple miles, do some sprints, keep your conditioning up without that full impact on your ankles, knees, hips, all those joints with your feet. This is where our guys spend the most time and the most important time they spend, right? We've got a beautiful 10,000 square foot weight room here. We've got all of our racks, powerlifting areas in this area. As you'll see behind you in a second, it leaks out right into our indoor facility. You know, our head coach, Mel Tucker, he really stresses being the best conditioned team, fundamentals, being smart, fast, and physical, and you can see that on the walls here. And all that is built in this space every day. It was important for us to have this transition because we could be working out, go right to a run, come back into another workout. We're in this space more for training than we are for really practice. We like to get outside, enjoy that beautiful weather here in Colorado. The roof is covered with solar panels. The solar panels collects the energy and basically fuels this space and the facility itself. This is our team auditorium. This is where we meet as a team every single day. We've got 162 auditorium seats here. Great viewing from any seat you're in. We also wanted this to be a multi-purpose room. So we've got an AMC movie theater sound system in here. So these are sound panels, give us the best audio in here. And then we went ahead and took it one step more and put that flat iron design we're always talking about, and that's that digital flat iron display you see throughout the building itself. And we'll host fights for the team or team movies in this space.
So best movie theater in Boulder.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the tonal logo here.
I'm a big proponent for tone on tone.
Okay.
Huge fan. But the main thing is we wanted your vision to carry up to that big Colorado football across the back. Right? If you had something else here, it might distract your eyes, but as it's nice and kind of subtle, your eyes rise to that big Colorado football in the back. But the black on black is just a clean, classic look. It doesn't get much better than that. We're always looking for the best way to teach football, be the most efficient in the little amount of time you have with our guys. So one of the new features we've got here is really some touchscreen technology. Our coaches will stand up here addressing the group and actually physically draw with their finger on the play so the guys can see it on the screen. You know, we can say, hey, look at this guy right here. You're supposed to make this track, right? You know, this guy, hey, you were supposed to drop out here. You know, you're supposed to get this guy man to man, right? And then you actually physically run the play and see if you actually did that. Throughout the facility, we're trying to put great graphics. These are our seniors. We want them on the wall so the rest of our team knows who their leaders are, who they're playing for. And then a nice feature is, you know, after they're done here at Colorado and after they get their degree, we actually let them take it home when we put the next guys up.
All right, Coach Tucker, you have a great facility. We've been seeing some of it. It's awesome. But a lot of people don't know this about you. You're a big time sneaker guy. What got you into sneakers?
Growing up, you know, always worked just so I could, you know, have a fresh pair of sneakers sometimes. But I like the look, you know, with the sneakers now because you can dress them up or dress them down. So I like the designer sneakers, and then, you know, the Jordans are always fresh.
Yeah, definitely. Now, one thing you did when you got here for the staff, you told them that they had to wear a particular shoe when recruits come in that you kind of issued to them. And what is that shoe here?
It actually was not an original idea, but Adam, our equipment guy, thought it'd be great for the coaches to be able to wear these Jordans when they're recruiting, because, you know, when I walked in the door, on recruiting week, as I have J's on, everybody was like, whoa, what's going on, you know? Then the coach was like, hey, where do I get those, you know? So we hooked all our coaches up with these, and also I got a pair of these for our athletic director, and he actually rocked these one day, you know, so opened up a new world to him. This was one of my favorite ones right here. This is that Tinker deal. I know this is not that easy to get. This is probably one of my favorite, the laser deal. They're real comfortable, and I really like the tongue on this. That's an old school tongue right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't make them like that anymore.
Now, you know, during college basketball season, there's always a Coaches vs. Cancer week, and a lot of the prominent head coaches wear shoes. So if you could wear one shoe and you guys played during that time, what would it be?
I like this Prada right here because it's kind of got like a wingtip on it, but it's a nice sneaker, you know, and it's pretty comfortable. And, you know, obviously you could dress it down with some coaching slacks, you know, or, you know, I've worn this with a Armani suit or whatever, and it's just clean and it's just fresh.
And not to mention, Coach Tucker has Mocha 3s on too. That's the one you don't see a lot.
I like the Mochas.
Now, are you more into the high fashion or the sneakers?
I try to mix it up. You know, it just depends on how I feel when I get up or what I'm gonna wear. I try to stay consistent and being inconsistent.
Yeah.
So one day I may be here, another day I may be on Zania right there, or, you know, I may be Prada, I may go Bally, I may go Tom Ford.
I'm taking every shoe here. I'm leaving you with 5. What are the 5 that you have to have?
The 5 that I have to have? Well, I gotta keep these Mochas, okay? I gotta have these right here.
Okay.
Since I'm at Colorado, okay, I probably gotta have one of these two. Okay. Just give me those right there. Yeah. Okay, so I got one more pair that I gotta have. You can do wonders with these gray Zanias right here, man. Yeah. You can do a lot with those bad boys right there. Those are fresh and they're clean.
One other question, kind of facility-wise. You have the pleasure and the blessing when a recruit comes in here, opening these windows to see probably the best view in the country.
The first thing we do when we walk into my office, I take them over to the window and I say, hey, it don't get any better than this. Yeah. And I tell them, say, by the way, this is not a postcard. Because it really doesn't look real. Yeah. And I say, you know what, where else can you go in the country, okay, and get this type of view? You got a great facility, you got a great stadium, you got a great backdrop with the flat irons, and it's a truly unique place. And so you get everything that you need in the college experience, you get right here.
All right, Tyler, we just finished with Coach. Speaking of sneakers, you are in control of pretty much how the players look from game to game.
Yeah, myself and my assistant Greg and our 10 students that we have for football.
Right, now before you show us your limitless amount of combinations, we're standing in front of a pretty cool part of the Colorado football facility. Explain this.
So this is more of like our legacy wall. We're looking to expand this as well. Guys like Rashawn Salam, Heisman Trophy winner. And we have guys that have played here that are in the NFL right now. Philip Lindsay, undrafted Pro Bowler. Nate Solder, offensive line. David Bakhtiari, offensive line. Paul Richardson, one of our top receivers. Chidobe Awuzie, Dallas Cowboys. Also up here, we have Darian Hagan on the national championship team. He's still our running back coach. Love to have him around, he's a great guy.
As we move over here, Colorado football, like we said, you have limitless amount of combinations. How many exactly?
So with helmets, jerseys, pants, we have 48 different combinations. We have 4 helmets, 3 jerseys, 4 colored pants. Our traditional uniform is gold helmet, black jersey, gold pants, traditional away. Usually the gold helmet, white jersey, black pants, but we mix and match with the black helmet.
Now, my guy Norris is a big fan of the gray jerseys you guys have. What seems to be a fan favorite?
Fan favorite, to be honest, is probably the all white. They call it that stormtrooper look. This is what we call our silver uniform. We call it that because our school colors are silver and gold. A lot of people think it's silver and black, but it is silver and gold. So the players love the silver outfit, especially at night, but a lot of the fans, they love the stormtrooper look, the all white. We have a great relationship with Nike. We just signed a contract with them moving forward for a couple more years. They're great working with us. We're actually a testing school as well. They send us products years in advance. The players will test their cleats, footballs, gloves, pants, anything they want us to test. Our guys will test that. Then you'll see it in stores 2-3 years from now.
Wow.
So it's nice when our players get to be involved with that. They get the feedback. They get to tell Nike, hey, I like this, but I didn't like this.
Yeah.
And they like to hear both good and bad because that's how they get better. All right, so what you're looking at now is our national championship trophy. In our ring room, in the back, we have our Pac-12 South ring, our Big 12 rings. We're looking to add more this year. We're in the locker room right now, state-of-the-art locker room. You can see the stone on the wall, kind of has like that cabin home feel. And we put the doors on the lockers, make it clean, flush look. And we have ventilation running throughout the locker room nonstop. One thing we did add is the logo of Ralphie in the ceiling, rather than doing it on the ground, so we don't have to rope it off and people aren't stepping on her. We put it up there as just respect. So when the team gets here on game day, whatever we're wearing that day, we'll have it set out for them. We have it right now with our traditional home uniform, gold helmet, black jersey, gold pants, and then whatever cleat they wear, their gloves, their compression shirt, and socks. We'll have it laid out real nice for them. Hopefully our man George right here will try on a jersey and a helmet for us, take a couple pictures.
Definitely, I'm not putting the pants on this time.
That's perfectly fine. So we're in the Players Lounge right now. You can see we have multiple TVs in here, a single TV over here. We have the most up-to-date consoles, Xbox, PlayStation. We also have a barbershop chair in the corner. Have a local guy come in, get guys ready for the week, get ready for the game. We also have a custom pool table for us. I have the Buffalo nickel on the edges. Getting hungry throughout the day, come grab a quick snack. The nutrition bars, the honey stingers, all that, have it out for these guys. We're refilling them daily. Let's go, good run. We've been training for this. Buffs on 3, 1, 2, 3, bust!
Now, John, with you being the primary caretaker of Ralphie, tell me what goes into getting her out here for game day.
This is Ralphie 5. She's been doing this for 12 seasons now. You know, she's pretty well trained. She loves what she does. She's used to the routine. It's the handlers, the guys and girls who run with Ralphie. It takes them a lot of work in the weight room and running sprints to be able to run with her. She's fast. On game day, we average about 18 miles per hour. The handlers, they gotta be able to keep up with her, hold on to the lead ropes, run with her. So it takes a lot of work in the weight room.
Now, you guys have tryouts.
We do.
Tell me what goes into those tryouts.
So for the tryout process, to be a Ralphie handler, there's only 15 people on the team, and each year we bring in about 5 new people. 50 to 70 people apply every year, so it's pretty competitive to get on the team. There's a big application, list your background, your experience with animals, experience with sports, go through that. And then we bring everyone out for timed sprints so we can see how fast they are. From there, we narrow it down. We'll bring in about 15 to 20 people to do in-person interviews, and then we'll select them from that. We work hard to make sure we know what we're doing. What most people don't know is we actually watch game film. So we record all of our practices, The handlers, they work so hard and they're very experienced to know what to do with Ralphie in any situation. It takes about an entire year to train someone to be able to properly run with Ralphie. So it's a big commitment to know how to run with Ralphie.
Right. Well, John, I'm gonna let you get back to what you're doing. I'm gonna get back on the other side of the game.
Right, man.
And yeah, good job, man. All right, Tyler, fill in the blank, man. Colorado football has the
biggest equipment room in the country, easily.
How is it working in this area?
It's fantastic. From where we were before, we actually shared an equipment room with other sports, but this being football only, we have the space we need to hold all of our helmets, shoulder pads, all the apparel, all the jerseys, everything that goes into it, we're able to house in here. We have garage doors that were built into the equipment room, so when we load the truck, or when we set up the field, we can go through those doors. We're very few equipment guys that have windows in the equipment room. We don't take that for granted. We go over there every day and look out. You can see the sun, you can see if it's snowing, you can see if it's raining. If I come in at halftime, if I have to see what's going on the scoreboard, I can. It's great because, like I said, not a lot of equipment staffs have windows in their equipment room.
Awesome, Tyler. Well, man, I appreciate you letting us come out and check out Colorado football, probably the most underrated facility in the nation.
Appreciate you coming by. Now we can go through, get a swag bag for the followers or however you guys want to do it, but we'll go through and grab some stuff.
Well, thank you, Tyler. To find out how to win that, follow George Kill 3 and Koiski Media on Instagram. Until next time, your host, George Kill.
Thanks again to betonline.ag for sponsoring this episode of Royal Key. Join them today and use the promo code ROYALKEY for a 50% welcome bonus. Again, that's betonline.ag. In case you missed it, we did a 2-part episode with Jacob Bailey featuring his crazy sneaker collection. We recently caught up with Jacob again to see what he's copped since then and to get a look at some of his other extensive collections. Stay tuned.